Hey, Zipp2001 here. It's time to go to work. Let's roll. I'm scared. It's dark. Oh yeah, guess what? The bear made it out of hibernation. Woohoo! The bear made it out of hibernation. Go get my morning breakfast. I meant to grab a banana and I forgot it. And we're gonna gas up. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Come on, get back on. Hide that from there. Yeah, get that out of there.
Select from list. Insert cash or select payment type. Insert cash or pay another way.
That's why, because I come in every morning here.
Please take your change. Please take
I was like, what?
Yeah. Got my breakfast. Woohoo. Yabba dabba do. Yeah. If you've seen past videos, that's where my car was stored, up on the second floor over there for the winter. Turn away. Yeehaw. Ah, he's awake. It's 6. I usually start at 6:30, but I any job I've ever had, I can't come in late. I've always been someone who's been real early. So, all right. I'm gonna have my breakfast, and then we'll get to work in a bit. Woohoo! See you soon. All right, I'm back. Time to start the day. Woohoo! Hey, look at that. It's brighter outside already. Woohoo! All right. One of the first things I do every day is I'm in charge of inventory control, and we have over 30,000 items. So I do cycle counts every day and do adjustments and check everything out. But so I'm going to do that in just a little bit. But one of the side projects that I also do is, it's like right here, we have a customer, we're working on a new program called a partnership program, where we're selecting some of our top wholesalers and allowing them to design a product. And the products have to be designed around our Tiny One line. So I have tiny ones, these are this size here, the highest they go is about 2 inches. I have 70 different animals, I have 20 different cats, and I have 238 dogs. Okay, so you have to design something around this Tiny One line. See, we have stuff like this. These are candle toppers. And you can, whatever dog you want, or if you want an animal, blah, 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 something like that. So they can design something that they can have exclusive rights to, and we're going to allow them to go through our factory. We'll work out the details on all that with them. But what they do is, one of our customers had an idea, and so what I do is I draw out his idea, go to scale in a sense, and I just do a rough drawing, submit it to him, and he sends me back and says, okay, go to the next step. Okay, so the next step would be I would do a very rough sculpt of it, and I mean rough. So here's my rough sculpt of it, and I paint it and so on and so forth. But what I'm doing is have to really watch how I want to design it, because these little guys got to go in there. And we have them, so I'm looking, some of them are a little tough because some sit one way or another, so some are going to have to move up front to fit in, because I want them to stay within this parameter here. And you can see I've already got them glued in on the sculpt. And the customer wants to keep it so this whole item here finished is below £1 pound, so it can ship first class. So one of the things I might have to do is when it's designed over the Orient, when we finally decide what we're going to go with. Now see, this is a real tough one, because look at the way he's facing. I don't like the way he's facing that way, so do I put him more in the back, or do I put him like this? You know, some of them are tough. The thing is though, probably 96% of all our figures are sitting up. So I don't have any problems with the sit-up ones. It's these guys that are laying down that, like I said, I have to change them in a different position depending on how I want them to look. So I face the snowman a little out this way, because some of them I looked at later on, I can do at a different angle. Him not that way though. So that's what I do. I play around with stuff like this. And I've already got another wholesaler coming in with an idea that I have to do a design on. Like I said, I start this way, go that way. Now, if he approves this, then what we'll do is we'll send a picture over to the factory of this, and the factory do a far more detailed sculpt of it. And now I'm working on another one. This will be a base. You see the dog's going to sit on a base with a heart in the background, and they'll be able to engrave. This will be able to go on our engraver, so they can laser engrave on this little banner section whatever wordings they want. So that right now, that's my next one that I'll work on. There's my clay that I work on. Like I'm not a sculptor, I'm not an artist. I do the best I can, but it gives the factory a good idea. And the real sculptor goes from there. So let me show you one that is in the process that I just got photos back. Just got photos back from the sculptor, because we went through this process, you know, the drawing process, the the super rough, and then everything got sent over. And let me show you what got sent back. So this is what got sent back. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it just a little bit bigger. This is a pumpkin. You can see it's your jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, whatever you want to call it. I got to go a little bit bigger, because this is a new line that we're coming out with for Halloween, the pumpkin line. It'll have this tree, and you got 12 different pumpkins, 2 ghosts, but we're also going to have, as you can see over here, let me go over here. You're also going to have a witch. You got Frankenstein. Oh, I forgot what they call it, a hunchback, a mummy. So you're also going to have these guys in it too. And here's the pumpkins. We're going to have like I said, I showed you the tree. We're going to have this tree, but we're going to option it where you can have this kind of weird tree, because this will hang them. And I was thinking, you know, maybe for Halloween, if you sprayed like a green silly string, just having it hang all over the place, that would look pretty cool. So I'll probably get some green silly string just to see how it looks. But along with that set, you're going to be able to get this here, which is a little bit bigger pumpkin, you know, where your dog, cat, or animal is going to sit inside the pumpkin. So this is what happened. Now, the factory sent these pictures to me. Now, we already went over with the owner the adjustments we want to make, and we will go from there. But that's kind of how the process goes for us, how we kind of get stuff made. That's just a little glimpse. So what I'm going to do now is I've got to get some inventory stuff done, and I will see you in a little bit. Part of what I do, first thing in the morning, I do all my inventory control, and like I said, I'll do some cycle count later on in the day. After I'm done this, I'm going to go over to customer service, get that all started up, see what orders came in overnight. This is a very slow time of year, so I don't expect many orders. I'll get the graphic guy, I'll get her room heated up for when she comes in. My assembly, Leo, I just saw him pull in because he starts around 6:30. Leo's always a few minutes late. That's Leo. But the guy works, 12 to 14-hour days. So, and the guy's a great worker. And the owner should be rolling in around 8 o'clock. So, we're a very small company. There's only 5 of us here. There's actually 3 more people associated with the company, but they're out of state running the Amazon operation. And we're going to go over that later on today. I also monitor that. So I monitor customer service. I also monitor graphic arts and assembly. So part of what I do here is a little bit of everything. I'm going to pick orders, ship orders, receive stuff. Whatever it takes, that's what we do. It's a small company. You do what you got to do. So hey, I'll see you in a little bit. Woo!